Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bargain Reviews. I'm the Bargain Hobo, and no special intro, let's get straight to the game. And today, the game in question is this, BloodRayne on the original Xbox, but it was also released for PS2, PC, and GameCube. Developed by Terminal Reality and published by Majesco, BloodRayne is a hack-and-slash third-person shooter very much akin to Max Payne, which is another topic for another day on this channel. And now, with all that out of the way, once again, it's time to Hobo up! The story for BloodRayne is that a Dampier, which is a half-human, half-vampire creature named Rain, is working with the Brimstone Society. The Brimstone Society is a society that protects mankind from supernatural threats. The Nazis are collecting artifacts to bring back an ancient evil so they can dominate the world, and Rain has to stop them. So, the story in this game is pretty good. To be fair though, I did leave out a lot of details, I only really scratched the surface, but if you want the rest of the scoop, you're gonna have to play the game yourself. Now, we go on to the gameplay. Like I said, BloodRayne is a hack-and-slash adventure game, but there's a little bit more to it than that. It's a bit more advanced. Rain, yes of course, does hack-and-slash enemies with these massive arm blades, but you can also use guns, and the guns are more of a power-up though, so don't waste them. And I'll explain those more advanced in a bit. But Rain also needs to satisfy her need for human blood, right? With this, she has a harpoon, which you can yank enemies close and feast upon them with the X button. Now, she only gets some health back from this, but it's still very, very helpful. It's pretty much the only way to replenish your health. But slashing, eating, and shooting are the only thing in Rain's wheelhouse. She can also jump really high and do a spiraling jump kick. The jump kick is useful for either breaking down weak walls, attacking enemies, or making it just that little bit further in your jumps if your jump didn't make it quite as far as you needed to go. And on top of that, Rain can also tightrope across power lines and similar structures, and this is useful for avoiding water among other things she'll want to avoid. Rain can hold a variety of guns in her journey. Basically they're sorted in different categories: lighter guns, heavier guns, grenades, and special weapons. Now these dry up very, very, very quickly, so you want to hold on to these guns for emergency situations. You do not want to waste them. Would you believe it? Rain still has two major tools in her arsenal we haven't mentioned yet. First off is Blood Rage, the meter at the top of the compass, which is filled by attacking enemies, being attacked, and eating enemies. When it maxes out and you press Y, Rain will move faster, attack harder, and take less damage. This is very helpful for sticky situations. You should not waste it. I know I say that a lot, but really, you really should not waste the Blood Rage. The final trick Rain has up her sleeve are the different kinds of vision she can use. When she starts, she only has one extra mode of vision, which is the Aura Vision, that allows her to see where her objectives are, even through walls, and allows her to also see in the dark. Now, these don't run out. You can use them as often as you like, and Rain gets more as she goes on her journey. There's different kinds of vision she can use and switch between them on the fly. While BloodRayne is a very smooth controlling game, there is one major gripe I have with the game's controls, and that's how the L button is what controls the sword swinging, but it gets very tiring on your digits to constantly just keep pulling that trigger. However, a quick break is all it will take to fix that. Gotta admit, BloodRayne is one of the best playing and controlling games I've had on this channel so far, and the only real gripe I have with the game is how my left index finger got really tired constantly pulling the left trigger. But that's a small price to pay for a great game. Now we're gonna wrap this up with the presentation. Sadly, the one area of the game that drags the rest of it through the mud a little bit is the presentation. The game hasn't really aged all that well. I mean, in the cutscenes, the mouths move when the characters talk, and the voice acting is good, but it does get annoying to hear Rain constantly spit out the same lines over and over again, whether she's jumping, attacking, being attacked, or just zipping one-liners at enemies. It does get a little annoying to hear constantly over and over again. And again, the animation is good, but it could have aged a little better, so this is really the worst part of the game for me, and it's not even all that bad. There are much worse looking games out there. Still, the presentation could have used a few more coats of polish. And so, with all that taken care of, it's time to wrap it up and put a rating on it. So, here's a rating system over here. How does the game look? Well, it doesn't look horrible, but a few more coats of polish would have been nice, and the game hasn't really aged all that well, but again, doesn't look horrible. How does it play? It plays very, very well actually. My only gripe with the game's controls are again the sore finger, but there's really nothing that can't be fixed with a little bit of a break, so we're going to call this game Beyond the Bin. Just that one little problem I had with the controls and the presentation, and aside from that though, the game is almost flawless and I highly recommend it. And with that, we close the book on another episode of Bargain Bin Reviews. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Bargain Bin Reviews. Hobo, out!